Army specialist Kevin Martinez was a junior soldier when his entire leadership was killed in an ambush in Iraq. With enemy forces closing in and the platoon in chaos, Kevin found himself the highest-ranking survivor. Kevin had never led anyone and was terrified, but soldiers were looking to him for orders. Kevin forced himself to act confident even though he was panicking. He organized a defense, called for support, and kept his unit fighting for 3 hours until reinforcements arrived. Kevin saved 17 soldiers but didn't remember most of it afterward due to the adrenaline and stress. Kevin was promoted to sergeant on the spot and awarded the Silver Star. But Kevin struggled with imposter syndrome, feeling he didn't deserve the promotion or recognition. He told his new commanding officer, "Sir, I was just trying not to die." "I don't know what I'm doing as a sergeant," the officer replied. "None of us really do, Martinez. Leadership is learned by doing, often under the worst circumstances. You proved you can lead when it matters most. Now learn to lead when it doesn't." Kevin spent years doubting himself, but slowly grew into his role. 20 years later, as a command sergeant major preparing to retire, Kevin spoke at his retirement ceremony. "I spent 20 years feeling like a fraud, waiting for someone to realize I didn't deserve that battlefield promotion. But a wise colonel once told me that leadership isn't about feeling qualified. It's about accepting responsibility when no one else can." One of the soldiers Kevin saved that day, now a lieutenant colonel, attended the ceremony and said, "Sergeant Major Martinez saved my life twice. First by leading us out of that ambush, and second by showing me that doubt doesn't disqualify you from leadership." His humility made him a better leader than someone who never questioned themselves. Kevin's former commanding officer, now a general, added, "Kevin never believed he was special, which made him extraordinary. He led from a place of service, not ego. That's the best kind of leader." At the reception, a young sergeant approached Kevin and said, "Sir, I was just thrust into a leadership position I don't feel ready for. How did you handle it?" Kevin smiled. "I was scared every day for 20 years, but I showed up, did my best, and cared about my soldiers. That's all leadership really is." "You'll be fine." Kevin learned that no one feels fully qualified for leadership, that courage and care matter more than confidence, and that the best leaders are those who doubt themselves enough to always strive for improvement but trust themselves enough to make decisions when others need them to. His advice to new leaders: feel the fear, acknowledge the doubt, then lead anyway.